What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now, let's get into this video. Listen, this Knicks team is nice, man. I know we lost the game. What you fucking do? Vince Carter want to come out the grave to hit a big three-pointer. It is what it is. Alright, it's a preseason game. Let's chill. But did you see how competitive that game? Do you see the energy we brought, especially in that second half? That's what you want to see. Do you see the crowd get into the game? Do you see us dive for loose balls? Do you see the effort that Franklin Akina had on defense? Listen, this is a different era of Knicks basketball, man. We haven't seen this type of competitive Knicks basketball in damn near 2 decades. Let's celebrate what we've seen. A loss is a loss. It is what it is, but I liked what I saw, man. There's something different about this team, man. There's something different about this team, man. Listen, the lineups that we did this game against the Hawks, we're definitely interested, man. We gotta speak about that. We're gonna speak about this point guard situation soon. So the starters against the Hawks last night, we had Dennis Smith. Dennis Smith came back from injury. He's back. He was the starting point guard. We had RJ Barrett at shooting guard. Marcus Morris at small forward. Randall at the 4, and Bobby Portis at the 5. So pretty much what we did was have a 2-guard set and have pretty much 3 bigs, because Marcus Morris, he can play the 4, he can play the 3. Hell, at times I even saw him run a 5 when Money Mitch and Taj Gibson went out there. So, this is a versatile team. And my thing is, I still project the lineup. Well, listen, let's speak about this point guard situation now since we're here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Because Dennis Smith started tonight. In my opinion, played pretty well. I know if you look at the stat sheet, he was 1 for 5, 0 for 2 behind the 3-point line. But if you just saw him play, he played with a good amount of energy. Do you see the defense he played? He was playing pretty good defense on Trae Young, and that's something that we had to look out for, because some of his weaknesses going into the elite was his defense. His on-ball defense wasn't there, but he was playing consistent good defense yesterday, so that's something to look out for. And since we're talking about defense, what about Franklin Akina? He stole the show at the point guard position. Do you see the hustle he had? You see all the loose balls he dove on the ground for? His offense is still not there. I'm at the point where I don't expect Franklin Akina to really become an offensive threat. We have enough offensive threats on the court. We're going to have RJ Barrett. We're going to have Julius Randle. We're going to have Marcus Morris. There's enough scorers on his team, but the floor general and Franklin Akina, the defense that he brings, I love it. I love it. And I know a lot of people want Franklin Akina out of here, but there's something about hustle that you have to love. You have to love it. Even in a preseason game, he brings it. Trae Young got busy, whoop-de-doo, but he made Trae Young earn most of the shots that he got. So, I'm loving what I've seen from Franklin Akina. And the interesting thing is Elfrid Payton, who we signed this offseason to pretty much, get some valuable playing time at the point guard position, didn't even play a single minute. So it's interesting because first preseason game, Elfrid Payton, he started that game at the point guard position. And so, it's going to be interesting, man. This point guard position, I really don't know who to lean on, because my thing is the defensive energy Franklin Akina showed, and in the natural body structure that he has. He's 6'5", and he has a 7-foot wingspan. He's shown that he's a really solid defender already, and he's bringing the energy already into the season. So that's something you have to like. But it's Dennis Smith, man. Dennis Smith, he has superstar potential. I mean, this guy, he's a bucket. He's a bucket. Like I said, I know he went 1 for 5, but I mean, at the end of the day, we know he can score the ball. We know how athletic he is. We know that he's a sky riser. I mean, he will slam it down on anyone. Great ball handling. So, I mean, Elfrid Payton, he's similar to Frank Ntilikina, where he's a good defender, a good playmaker, can handle the ball, not the best shooter, but, he's just a great role player at that point guard position. So, I mean, it's like if you combine all these players in one, you will have a top 5 player in the NBA. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, if you combine Dennis Smith, Frank Ntilikina, and Elfrid Payton, you have a superstar point guard. But they're 3 different players. So, I mean, if the season started today, at this moment, on October 17th, I would go with Dennis Smith just because of his potential, and that I know that he has a possibility of being a top 15 player in the game. I really can't say the same for Frank Ntilikina and Elfrid Payton, even though I love the energy Frank Ntilikina is bringing on the defensive side. It's tough, man. It really is. So, that's a good problem to have, though. It's a good problem to have. We had talent, man. That just shows the talent that we have. It's also really interesting that Alonzo Trier didn't play. I'm not sure if he was dealing with injury or anything. I didn't check that out, but he didn't play a single minute. I mean, minutes are hard to come by. I mean, it's really interesting that we really playing our starters 30-plus minutes. R.J. Barrett played 39 minutes, nearly 40 minutes. Julius Randle played 35 minutes. Bobby Portis 30 minutes. Marcus Morris 28. Right, our starters are getting a lot of playing time in the preseason. That's not for most of the teams. Not every single team really plays their starters like that. We're trying to, and I like the energy that we bring because, with all the mess that people's been talking about all season about Knicks this, Knicks that, and all the other bubblegum, I'm not going to go there, but all the mess people been talking about the Knicks, it's great to see that Dave Fizdale is trying to bring a message into the season, like, we're for real, this is a different era of Knicks basketball, and we're going to be competitive. I love it, right? I love it. And it was the same thing last game. We're playing our starters. R.J. Barrett last game played like 40 minutes. So, stars are playing well. My thing about R.J. Barrett, I like what I saw. I really like that post, that move he had in the post where he got the and 1. And I really like his aggressiveness. Shots aren't falling, right? But it is what it is. You like to see as a rookie him be aggressive. Like, that's something that you really like to see because, rookies, first year, not every rookie is going to make the move and finish on a consistent basis. But the fact that we're seeing R.J. Barrett being aggressive on the offensive side, I would like to see a little bit more on the defensive side, even though he had 2 steals and a block. So, he's improving there. But this guy, like I said, R.J. Barrett, everybody talks about Daniel Jones as a guy from Duke who's here to save New York, but the real savior is that man R.J. Barrett. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. Just had to finish a few plays. Like I said, he shot 4 for 14. So, that's going to improve. But I like the aggressiveness that he showed. Julius Randle, that I really got to speak about it. This guy's a monster. He's a beast. I mean, he's athletic. He's just electrifying. He's electrifying, man. Julius Randle, I'm not backing down from him. He's going to be all-star this year. And, we'll come around. When all-star weekends are around, those votes tally up. Y'all can come back to my channel and say I was right and how much of a prophet I am. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Morris, I love the aggressive. It's Marcus Morris. He's starting to become one of my favorite players. I mean, we love it. We love it. Marcus Morris, he's petty. He does all types of cheap stuff, but I love it. Marcus Morris, he plays defense. He took a few unnecessary shots that was like head scratches. Same thing for Wayne Ellington, man. Wayne Ellington just came in and just shot everything he got. Immediately when he got the ball, I was like, go ahead and just go on the other side and get ready to play defense, because you know that ball is going up. Sometimes it'll go in, sometimes it won't. I know Wayne Ellington is going to have me go on a few rants this year, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's a really good shooter. He can shoot off the dribble, on the spot, contested. He got a good pull-up jumper in the mid-range game. I mean, personally, I like Wayne Ellington. It's just some of the shots he shoots are just head scratches. You know, is what it is. Kevin Knox, I like what I'm seeing, even though I think Dave Fisdale should get him some easier shots. I mean, most of the time I'm watching Kevin Knox, he's usually just standing in the corner. I mean, he shot 8 shots last game against the Hawks, but 6 of them were threes, and most of them were in the corner. Let's get Kevin Knox some easier looks, right? Let's get him off the dribble, cut into the screen, attacking the rim, because Kevin Knox is more than a spot-up shooter. I mean, hell, he came into the league last year as a rookie as a primary scorer all around the court. So let's get him some more looks around the rim, in the mid-range, in the post, and then let's expand it to the three-point line. But overall, I'm really not bugging out. Mitchell Robinson is a stud. Interesting why he didn't start, but I expect when the regular season comes, he'll probably be the starting 5. But I mean, at the end of the day, we got so many lineups. I mean, it's interesting how Marcus Morris is starting over Kevin Knox. But I mean, at the end of the day, I can't complain. I like Kevin Knox as a 6th man, especially with Marcus Morris, the energy he brings in. But all of this can be, it can all be exchangeable. We can go with a different lineup. We can go with Dennis Smith, R.J. Barrett, Marcus Morris, Bobby Portis, and Julius Randle like we did last game. Or we can go Money Mitch, Julius Randle, Kevin Knox, bring Alonzo Trier, RJ Barrett, and then Frank Ntilikina. I mean, we just have so many different lineups, man. Like, Bobby Portis can start another game. He can play the 4 or 5 or the 3. So, I mean, this team is versatile. That's one word to describe the team: versatile and hungry. Versatile, hungry, determination, and swagger. Like, this team is for real. I like it. We lost, but at the end of the day, it's preseason. It's preseason, and I gotta be real. The Hawks aren't a bad team themselves. I think the Hawks. I don't want to go too far in because I got my Eastern Conference regular season projections going down soon, coming out soon. But overall, I like what I'm seeing. Keep this energy going into the regular season because I'm loving it, and we should get ready for some entertaining basketball. But that's it. That's all. If you guys enjoy NFL NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you got it. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.